storm has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4.
Let's go, boys, let's go! You ready? Go 58 to the mic. Drop deep, drop deep. Hey, high 7. Nice.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds Tyler Croft. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's Hines. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
There we go, D. That's the one. Indy. Hey, Orban.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
On second down, Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. From the end zone, Newton. they'll get that to Michelle, complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. Going for a right side here. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now it's Hines. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and it's now a 7-0 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start by running the option to the right, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, wahoo!
Second and 13. And the grab by Croft. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. The kick by Joseph is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. After the run, Newton going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hey, echo.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Y'all niggas ain't got the cat room. Fuck you niggas talking about? No. Tell you not, bro.
Takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They run with Hines. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Pats starts at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Me, you ain't getting no Mahomes, man.
Second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back to back. Momentum swing. That would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1.
Worrying about the wrong shit, man. Soon I get down that game and go bidding, all that shit gonna go up with the bell showing what.
Here's 2nd and 6.
The bell definitely got some chunky monkey money.
35, pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first.
What his speed supposed to win, Measle?
Throwing is Newton. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
You ain't gotta do all that, bro.
40 ticks to go in this first half.
Who that is?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Newton on 1st down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. A final shot before the break. Newton to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime.
Ain't it? You heard me hit his ass with the okie doke. You heard me say, okay, okay. All right. Bitch, I ain't seen no receiver like that in our last draft class, bitch. Bitch, that nigga would have standed out, bitch.
He'll take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that front.
This is Grant. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Corey Grant, 87 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
Oh, them boys trying to get him, man. Them boys don't need my home, man.
He's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
I'm gonna give it that all the year, all the money. 4 year, 120. I was just about to pay that to motherfucking Trubinsky. Why I won't pay it to him? You know what I mean? Easy could have signed Trubinsky back. 4 year, 120, bitch. I'm like, man, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Bitch, you ain't even did nothing for me to be talking about a 120 for 3-4 years. Fuck you. I'm talking about 120 mil.
themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2nd and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open.
I don't like him to be in the draft for you to get him. I like niggas to be off the rip and grab him. Big try line.
Because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things are a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because
damn!
The goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
They go back to Grant. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Corey Grant, an even 90 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Corey Grant, 90 yards on Mill Beer just not on.
Best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
I need them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out, and this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Mert.
Points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Hey, you hear how he keeps saying it, ain't it? We'll put a
They add on to their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Marr now to add the extra point.
On the roster. He imported a roster.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Let's see.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll it, and he's going to be taken down. Penalty marker on the field, however. Which side is this on? And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Right. I mean, tell that nigga need to keep his shit closed for a while, man. Nigga don't know how to hold water, man. Right. Yeah.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue.
I'm talking about plenty of them bitches.
Number 6 now for him on the year. Set him back 5. Sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Yeah, just the feels. Somebody bit on them by.
Inside the 40.
You definitely supposed to wait a bit.
They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one, but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Now you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. That's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant. snuffed this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Got his man, that's Harry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. On 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team,
the roster.
Things are going to pick up. I got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Hines. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Look, like I imported the wrong one, bitch. Oh, shit, I got the 20 pit, man. I ain't got no pit like that.
Defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result could be something you don't like.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Newton. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 63 yards. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground. As his guys are back within a single score. Joseph now to have the PAT. And then back to a 5-point game. Some time for the onside kick and then the warning.
Oh, thank you, man.
And this is secured by the Patriots. 4th quarter.
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. What? We ready. What? We ready for y'all.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset.
What's that, Measy?
Let's see what they've come up with offensively.
What's that, Measy?
Talk it over. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes
X Factor.
and picks him up.
Finna go get him. Go get him. Fuck it. Excuse me. Right. Like girls going wild type shit.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now again, right side. It's Grant, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
I don't know what you telling me, but I know what you wanna be. You wanna be my wifey. You wanna be my wifey. I feel la loca. I feel la loca. Ooh, nah. Tell her to drop it down to the floor. She's a freaky. She's freaky. She's freaky. She's freaky. She's a super freak. Ha! And I heard about her. She's super. She's real freaky. Had to drop to the floor and give me that ass. Hey, she gave me some head. Then my toe went to curling. Ow! Deep throat bit. Yes, I like it. Hey, I'm really with the shit, cause I like it. Hey, tell that bitch, go on and pop it. Hey. Nah. Don't be playing with the nigga like me. Moting on that motherfucking tree. Hit her in her face with the me. Yeah, another fucker than me. You already know when you see me. Draw to the floor for me. Freaking little bitch, show me. Ace. Hey, hey. A nigga keep trying to script me.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Grant, and a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They will run with Grant. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Yo.
So for the Patriots, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
212 million.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, that's extra. That shit crazy. Nigga got offer like that. Let me see him. What you mean it's tough? What's tough about it, bro? A free agent? I'm saying though, how you get killed though? Like, that's what I'm getting at. Free agency locked on my shit, so that's what I'm trying to find out. Yeah. It's locked. I don't even see free agent open. That's crazy. That nigga must got some type of glitch going on. That ain't got my shit. I just went out 3 times and came back in. That bitch say free agent law. Bitch, look.